Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining our webinar for today. My name is Ivory, and I will be your moderator for today's presentation. At the end of this presentation, we will take some of your questions. You may want to enter them into the question box. Just make sure that they are detailed and specific, because just in case it's a question coming from something that we go over at the start of a presentation, and that way we will be able to make sure that we know exactly what you're asking. Any questions that we can't answer today, we can answer them offline afterwards, or you can submit a ticket and track the ticket as well on the portal at support. Sorry, the portal is support.windwardsoftware.com, and of course, support can be able to help you out with any of your questions. And also, you can now have access to our past webinar presentations on our website. All of your presentations are there at www.windwardsoftware.com/webinars. Everything is in there. And today's presentation, we're going to be discussing jobs and projects, which is basically a great topic. And our speaker for today is Abby. Abby is one of our tenured software specialists with Windward, and she's been with the company for almost 4 years now. So let's get started. Take it away, Abby.
Thank you, Ivory. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Our topic for today's webinar is about jobs and projects. And the things to be discussed are jobs and projects costing, how to run reports on jobs and projects, and track the income expense for a job. So, jobs and projects. The Jobs and Projects module in System 5 is a basic one and has the ability to assign a job number to bills, invoices, and ledger entries, and then report on the profitability of specific jobs. So this module can be used if you want to consolidate invoices and so forth for a particular job, like a construction firm who is purchasing several times for a particular development they're working on. And the Use Job Costing option must be enabled in the Setup Tools, Setup Wizard, Special Modules, Job Costing in order for the Jobs and Projects menu to appear on the Navigator menu. All right, and use the income tool. You use the income and expense report as a tool to examine the profitability, how you assign the invoices, bills, and journal. All right, now I'm gonna pull up my demo here for our demonstration. So first of all, we need to set up jobs and projects because it's not turned on by default. So from your navigator menu, just go to Setup Tools, Setup Wizard. And then that's under Special Modules, Job Costing, and select or check Use Job Costing and post all job cost lines on an invoice. So close the window to save it. All right, now we have the jobs and projects sitting on our navigator menu. Now, let's say we're gonna be dealing with a construction company, like the Smith Construction, for example. So the Smith Construction
Well, Abby, I think we lost you there.
mall. Fire is putting up and need all of the shopping malls to provide underlying pipes
Jobs
for
and
all the
projects.
water in the sewage and all that kind of stuff. So and then select the customer. So our customer is the Smith Construction. Okay, so after we select the customer, we were redirected window where we on the job information where we put other or provide other information. So under the job number field, you can just put anything you want. So you can have like a letter like ABC or just numbers. So I'm just gonna leave that as job number 4. And you can also have here the description and the date range. So let's say this is until let's say all right, and then save it. So now we're going to attach the invoice to that particular job number. That's job number 4. And I already have created one, but whenever you create new sale or new invoice, you have here now the option to attach or to put the job number here directly, or just select that find job for you to like just you can just hit reset to select that job number, or you can just search for that particular job through any of these fields, PO number or yeah, unique number, invoice number. Uh, So, all right, let me just pull up. All right, now we have here. So this is gonna be a 10-hour labor, and um, also in case you attach the incorrect job number, you can have, or you can just select this button, attach or edit job, for you to change it. So, or if you haven't, if you did not edit the job yet, so you can just so just attach it through that button. So now in the left hand corner, it shows the job number. So let's see. Let's edit the job. So edit the job. Let's see what's gonna show us. So under invoices, we have completed, work orders, and estimates. So it's just gonna display the transactions. So let's say that the job is completed. So let's just convert it to from a work order to an accounts receivable invoice. All right, and now let's take a look at the income and expense report for that particular job. So that is job number 4. And then hit view. So these accounts here, or the like the postings here, are the balance sheet side or the trial balance side. So that's gonna that doesn't affect the profitability. So here's the income generated from um, our pipes, and this is the income generated from the technician labor, and we have the total income of $9,050. So we have here the costs and we have here the net profit. So this is just a job costing with um, one stage, like attached with one invoice. So if you're going to turn on job costing and attach one invoice to the job, well, you can just go into the invoice itself and look at the profitability like this. So there is no true benefit to be able to run this report if you're just um, attaching only the invoice to a job. So here we can just double click this. You can just double click that total tab or total column there, and you'll be able to see your profit there. So when this become beneficial is, let's say that the ground is just silt, like there's no foundation, so it won't hold the pipe. So I actually have to subcontract a concrete laying company to come out and lay some concrete so I can have foundation. And I have to bring a subcontractor in to be able to let me complete my job. So that becomes the cost of this job. All right. Now, I subcontracted this concrete company and they're gonna bill me, and that bill needs to be brought in this part of the whole cost of this job. So let's just create a bill first for the concrete. Okay, that's let me see. Change. And I want this description to be subcontract subcontract labor. So let's say $1,000, and I'm gonna add GST. And here I have the option to attach bill to job or attach line to job. So I'm gonna choose attach the bill or attach bill to job. That is 4. Okay, so it's now showing up here the job number. So let's now save it. Oh, and let's go back to the income expense report. So here it shows or that um, cost or additional cost is being reflected here. That is for the concrete company or the concrete. So with this profit 2,550, and um, so this one here we have looked at the how we associate the invoice and how we associate the bill. So what it does or it doesn't show us how it cost me to let the technician lay the pipe. So that's wages, right? So I'm gonna need to create a journal entry for the salary of that technician. So let's just create simple, very simple journal entry. Like there's no taxes or no CPP. So that would be journal entries. And then journal, that journal. Just say here. So whatever takes place in regards to what happens to the overall shopping mall that's being put up and that we're responsible for is gonna need to be entered in the system. And this 10-hour labor really needs to be attached to that particular job. So we need this journal entry. And that would be okay. Let's just use this one. So that should be, let's say, $500. And here we need to attach this to the job number 4. You have the option also to attach job to line. So we're only gonna attach this account or this 6130, not the banking. So I'll just attach line and hit recent more. So we're only attaching this account. Just post this. And now we go back to the income expense. So we have this from the concrete company for the concrete for the laying of concrete, and this is for the um, wages of the technician or the salary of the technician for laying the pipes. So again, we have the total income of $9,050 and cost of 5,500, and um, the cost from the concrete company or the expense, sorry, 1,000, and the 500 from the technician labor, the salary of the technician. And we have now the actual net profit of $2,050. So this income expense report is only going to be for you. It's not for the contractor or for the other person. This is really for you to find out if that particular job was profitable for you or not. And this is the only report that we have as far as the jobs and projects feature is concerned. So this is the end of my presentation. If you have any questions or clarifications, you may start to put it on the question box or drop it on the question box.
Thank you, Abby. Thank you for that presentation. Yes, definitely we have first question here from Tyson Neal. He says he want to know, how do you run reporting to see the net profit for multiple
Hello.
jobs during? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Ivory?
Yes, can you hear me?
Oh, sorry, you're breaking up.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you
Um,
now.
yeah, Tyson Neil was asking, on how do you run reporting to see the net profit for multiple jobs during a time frame rather than having to look at the report for one job at a time?
Sorry, you're breaking up, but I guess you're saying about running the income expense report for each
Multiple
job,
jobs, multiple jobs during
multiple
a time
job.
frame. Yeah, rather than having
Oh,
to
you have.
look at the report for one job at a time.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Tyson, is that the right name? Sorry, I'm so sorry. It's a limitation. You can only run the report one job at a time.
Yep, I hope that answers your question, Tyson. And yes, we're still open for a few more questions. And while everyone is probably typing for their questions, Abby, do you have some additional information to discuss?
Yep. Here. So let's just. Okay. So yeah, you can sign up for future webinars or view previously recorded events, including today's webinar. Just go to windwardsoftware.com/webinars, and we also have available resources listed in the help center. Just go to windwardsoftware.com/help, and for our customer care portal, sorry, where you can search our knowledge base or you can submit and track your support tickets. Just go to support.windwardsoftware.com. And if you want to spin up your new employees or have lesson based topics, we have the Windward Learning Academy. Just go to academy.windwardoncloud.com. And if you experience entire system down and able to take payment, cannot log into System 5 or recovering from a power outage, your what do you call this one? You can submit emergency ticket to windwardsoftware.com/emergency. And if you want to get guidance from one of our professional service specialists working with system integrity or accounting role-based plan, you can just contact your account manager for a quote or directly go to windwardsoftware.com/professional services. That would be all. Ivory, thank you.
Thank you so much, Abby, for that additional information. Again, um, we're still open for few questions. If you still have one, you can type them in the box. And also, I'd like to take this opportunity to invite everyone, or we're waiting for your questions. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite everyone for our next webinar. It will be on July 13th, and at the same time, 1 p.m. Pacific, and it's about the Supplier Integration Center. So if you are interested and you want to join that webinar as well, you may register on to our webinar, and surely you should be able to get some details and information about that particular function. Also, yeah, it seems like everyone is still waiting for or was still waiting for your few questions. And also, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for joining us today. And yes, and I hope you had we were able to uh, give you some additional information and details that you're wondering about. And just in case you can think of a question later after this presentation, and you might have questions that you forgot to ask, you can always uh, send ticket or create a ticket in support, and you can do that on the portal support.windwardsoftware.com. And yes, you can be able to type in or request for a ticket in there. And surely Abby and or the rest of the team will be able to assist you regarding this particular topic. Okay, and it seems like there's no more questions, Abby. And yeah, again, thank you so much, Abby, for that wonderful presentation. And again, everyone, thank you so much. You have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.
Thank you guys. Bye.